Hey guys, it's been a while since I've shown you my room and things have changed. So, might as well just show you my room now. Yeah, my room is quite different to what it was before. So, I thought I might show you guys. So my room basically consists of 5 parts. My bed, my display shelf, my work desk, my second desk, and my wardrobe. There is also some extra stuff like my oscilloscope and other stuff, but yeah, I don't know if I would count that as a part of my room. So for my bed, there's not really much to it. A mosquito net because, well, I get attacked by mosquitoes really often, so that's why it's here. But during the winter, I'll just take it off. I don't need it. Legos! I also got my Minecraft sword for killing mosquitoes. It's a really cool thing I bought many years ago. And down here we also got this CCFL panel I salvaged from somewhere. There's a lot of CCFLs in there. I'm still yet to make a table out of it, which I'll get to making that eventually. Here's my camera for, I guess, taking pictures and stuff. Blu-ray player, whatever. And I don't even know what this thing is. Now for my display shelf, this is the top shelf, which I'm not sure what really this board is, but it's interesting. This belonged to the CCFL panel. I'll eventually figure out a way to mount this properly. This is the biggest PCB I've ever salvaged from a TV, and here's like a disc player or whatever. And with this shelf, there's a bunch of meters, I guess, an induction coil, and this is my multimeter I use in my room. Very cool. A 2 terabyte hard drive that's completely broken, a magnetron, neon bulbs, I guess, a blade. It's not very much interesting stuff. Oh yeah, high voltage transformers like Ethan gave me from Ethan's lab. Thank you for that. And on the shelf below it, we have a cassette tape player, which does work. I have something loaded up in it, so take a listen. We have solid state drives and stuff. Periodic table of elements, voltmeter, Tesla coil that I actually never showed you guys on my channel before. Maybe I might show you this in action one day. Ah yes, the Billy Nose collection. It's just a CD with pictures of Billy's nose, my dog. Just random stuff. A high voltage stick that I actually made. I'll show you guys in a second what it actually does. Some piezoelectric firewires, boot drive for, I guess, imaging, and oh yeah, here's a solder bar I actually casted long ago. Yeah, this is from all the solder, desoldering, from all the solder that was left. I basically put it all in a tray and I melted it down, and that's why I have this bar. I was just flattening some stickers with this, but yeah, some stickers, except this is not a sticker. And we go to the next shelf below it. It's just a bunch of books. So this is the books I've finished, and these are new books I could use. Going below that, here is a battery charger that I used to use. I probably would use it in the future maybe. And a bunch of stuff to plug in, I guess. My power supply that continuously dies due to a bad battery. Can't do much about it, so I just keep it plugged in at this point. I might use the battery that's on top of it, put it inside there so it actually stops dying so quickly. A server fan that I just used to dust my room off. A bunch of hard drive magnets, which I don't really have a use for right now. And a DS that belonged to my sister, but I use it now. And on the bottom shelf, this is the case for my multimeter. There are 2 speakers and a broken amplifier I'm yet to fix. It's very easy, but I'm not bothered. And there's a nice lamp here. It's a very old lamp, but it still works to this day. Not really much here. There's also a battery, which is linked to a charge controller, which I guess I can use for my room whenever I want. My room's not powered off of it. Okay, so back to this high voltage stick, which is called the stupid high voltage stick I made. I want to show you what it actually does. It's not... Oh, not again. Well, at least it's not malfunctioning again. As you can see, what happened is a freaking burn mark on the PCB. What it does is just... Look at that. Even lights up this neon-filled vacuum tube. I'm not sure what it exactly is actually. Now we are at my work desk here, or my main desk. Hope you guys like the background. I just took a screenshot in the game, just put it there. Let's get started with this. So we have my remote for my air conditioning. This is solar charge control, which is used to charge my phones and things. Little mini portable fan in case it get really hot. It is actually very hot in my room, but I have an AC, so I don't even know why I have the fan. I guess this was made back when I didn't actually have a fan. I mean, no, this was made back when I didn't have an AC. Well, technically I didn't really have a fan either, so I guess that's a good reason to make it. It's just external solid state drives and things. My book that I use for drawing and stuff. My taser. Yep, use it to kill any bugs or anything in my room that I want to kill. A battery tester. A mirror. And it's my setup, I guess. My computer setup. Consists of 2 monitors that are completely different. That's just all I have on hand. I will usually use what I have on hand. I don't buy anything. Here's the soil thermometer. I use it as a thermometer for my room. They display the same temperature as the clock. And yeah, take a good look at it. It's quite warm in my room, you know. The second one is like a random salvaged one. His dad was about to throw it out, and we got a little friend here. Yeah. Soundbar for the speakers, random knife. We have the keyboard, which is a little bit worn out because I play games maybe too often at some point. My tablet that's underneath that I used to draw on. I might use it for an upcoming video maybe. And yeah, that's for my desk. As for under the desk, there is a subwoofer that I don't use anymore because, well, I have speakers that can produce a lot of bass. So yeah, I just use it as a footrest. And this is my computer, which I'll walk you through a bit about the computer later on actually. As for the equipment in my room, I still have an oscilloscope here. And an old one that still works, but it'll take 16 minutes to start up, and it's also quite broken, so don't think I would use this anymore. But hey, it's still cool though, it still works and stuff. It's not plugged in right now. I'm gonna use these speakers eventually for an amplifier. Or whatever. Well, I already have an amplifier on the floor, as you just saw in the intro earlier. Here is the second desk. There's not much to it, spray bottles and stuff. A list of whatever. My microphone in case I want to do live streams. A typewriter, which don't think there's anything on it. Yeah, I haven't typed anything on this typewriter for a while. Hammers and stuff. The ruler, the 50cm metal ruler. Best weapon ever. I didn't actually buy it to measure, but I still use the measure, I guess. And with this chair, it's a salvage chair, funnily enough. It's like one of the only things my dad salvaged. It's a box, I call this the box of RS, which is an RS box of Mauser components. It's a microwave. Here's a microscope that my school gave me before I graduated. Very nice. Spare computer for parts. Another oscilloscope. TDS 2024. I don't use it right now, I use my analog scopes over digital. And there's a bunch of shelves and stuff. Oh yeah, I still haven't packed away my salvages yet. See, I still have the 2 fans and circuit boards. These are really heavy. I just don't have enough room in my workshop, I guess. And that's it for this desk, I guess. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to show you guys something. This is my collection of transistor dies and things. Of dead transistors. These 2 silicon carbide FETs were given by Ethan, and the scan FET die, which is kind of really intact. Looks really cool when seen under a microscope. And these are unlabeled ones because I may have forgotten what they originally were from. Ah, my wardrobe. Not very much to it but wires. And I guess a drawing my sister made me at some point. Back when I watched Beyblade and stuff. I was very young then. Oh yeah, here's some things. I don't know what to call it. A derpy ass pelican I got from Trong Zoo. There's not really much up here and I can barely see the camera because I'm just holding her up as high as I can with my arms. I'm a very short person, mind you. And there's a fire extinguisher that was originally here when I had my room as my workshop, but it's actually moved to the shed, so I don't know, we'll just keep it in the house anyways. Not like my workshop needs a fire extinguisher when it's literally just a metal shed. Anyways, this is my computer. It is a Quadro P4000 graphics card, which I need to clean it again, but it's starting to overheat when I game again. This is a fan that I actually changed the original fan because the airflow wasn't good at all. This is a different motherboard to what it originally was because the original motherboard just didn't work out, I guess. Unfortunately, the CPU case, or the holder of it, like messed up, the pins messed up. So I need to get a new motherboard. It's just fans, I need to clean this entire PC, as you can see. I also upgraded it quite a few times and repaired it. There's 4 sticks of RAMs. 2 of them was actually faulty, and that caused my computer to get blue screens every month, so it went from 1 blue screen every month to 2 blue screens, then to 4, you get the point, it keeps doubling. So I changed 2 pieces of RAM. Oh yeah, I also upgraded my storage by adding 1 terabyte hard drive and then a 500 gigabyte one. It's not actually plugged in, so I don't need it right now, but I just need to upgrade my computer storage. Also, there's solid state drive back here. That used to be what my computer ran off of, but since I had 500 gigabytes, I'd actually had only 25% of the storage on my computer left on it. So that was kind of making my computer a bit slow, I guess. So I changed to this salvaged solid state drive here that's now plugged into my computer. That's what's running my system right now. Although it's probably very hot, even with the heatsink, but there's not too much I can do about it. Although the CPU fan looks like it could probably cool it though. And I didn't actually think about it. Alright, there's actually no cover at the back, as you can see. I'll just put my hand at the back. See, there's like no cover here. That's because Dad did not give me the cover for this motherboard. Actually, it didn't come with the cover when he gave it to me. It was just in a bag. So it wasn't really in a PC or anything, so I guess my computer can probably accumulate a lot of dust a lot quicker. Might explain why I have to clean my computer out so much, but apart from that, there's not really much else to this computer. It's just a computer, I guess. Well, that's it for the room tour for today. As you guys can see, a lot has changed ever since I moved my workshop into the shed, and my room is just, I guess, my bedroom now. Like, there's not a lot to it now. But hey, that's cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, I guess.